we actually have an expert in Kawasaki disease with us, Dr. Wilbert Mason, who's from Children's Hospital, Los Angeles. And Dr. Mason, this is one of those things where, as a doctor, you need to be on the lookout for it, because it's a puzzle. All these different symptoms, when seen together, we have to think about Kawasaki disease, but most parents just haven't heard of it. So what should parents be looking for?
Well, Kawasaki disease can have a lot of very visual findings associated with it. We saw many of them: the red eyes, the red lips and mouth, the rash that is very dramatic, the peeling of the skin, which occurs more later in the disease. But unfortunately, they don't all necessarily happen at the same time. They can be sequential, which is why taking pictures of it can be very, very helpful and really enabled us to make a diagnosis very rapidly.
I think one of the big symptoms, there's the rashes and the eyes and everything, but the fever that lasts for 5 days. I think most pediatricians, if you tell your doctor you have a fever, the next question should be, how long has it been? And if I hear 5 days, you start thinking Kawasaki.
So you've become passionate about this, and I know that you are also trying to raise money to raise awareness for all of this.
Yeah, we, first of all, are just so incredibly grateful to Dr. Mason, because in our minds, that's who saved our son. And,
yeah.
When we got the diagnosis, it was such a mixed experience, because it was such a relief that we finally had a diagnosis and could get the treatment. And it also felt like the floor came out from under us, because we had learned a lot about it in the past 10 days, and we knew where we were in the 10-day window, and we knew some of the risks that were associated with getting that treatment in time. So one of the big messages that I want to get across to parents is trust your gut. And don't be afraid to fight for your kid, because you know your child better than anyone. And then in terms of the fundraising that we're getting involved with, there is a diagnostic test. Really, there was no test this whole time. And so I can't tell you how many times we were going through it. We thought, I just wish there was a test that could tell us if this is Kawasaki's. And a team of doctors at Stanford and UCSD have just developed a prototype for the diagnostic test. And it's a huge deal, because it would be 95% effective. And it's really a disease that needs a test because of the ticking clock in order to get the treatment to help prevent heart damage.
The sooner diagnosis, the better the treatment.
We actually want to help raise money for Kawasaki research and treatment. So Rapid Lash has actually agreed to pay $100 per mile on spin bike that you're going to be riding up until, from now until the rest of the show. You're just going to be riding on the bicycle. Every mile that you get is $100, and Rapid Lash grows lashes and brows. And so I see your lashes are gorgeous. So,
All right.
And you're getting some help, because Dr. Shears is going to join you. So you can team
Oh my God.
And I am ready to ride. I am ready to ride.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll check back with, go ahead and get changed, and we'll check back.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you so much.
High five.
Let's do that.
Thank you so much.